The knock came 2 days after the storm. A man in a branded polo, clipboard in hand, said he had noticed damage to the roof from the street. He could get it fixed at no cost out of pocket. The insurance would cover everything. All the homeowner had to do was sign one form so the company could deal directly with the insurer. It was, the man said, just paperwork. The homeowner signed it on the porch, on the clipboard, without reading the back. That signature did not start a repair. It signed away control of his entire claim. The form was an assignment of benefits. In plain terms, it transfers your right to your insurance claim to a third party, usually a contractor. Once you sign it, the contractor steps into your shoes. They negotiate with your insurer. They submit the invoices. They decide what the repair costs. And, critically, they gain the right to sue your insurance company over the claim, not you. Them. Using your policy. The homeowner thought he was authorizing a repair. He was authorizing a stranger to litigate in his name. For a while, nothing seemed wrong. The crew arrived, tarped the roof, and began work. Then the invoices flowed to the insurer. The first estimate had been around $8,000. The submitted invoice came in at $22,000, with line items the homeowner had never seen. Water mitigation he did not remember happening. Materials in quantities that did not match his roof. He had no easy way to question it. He had assigned away his standing. The claim was no longer his to manage. The insurer pushed back and disputed the inflated invoice. Under a normal claim, the homeowner and the insurer would negotiate. Under the assignment, that negotiation now happened between the contractor and the insurer, with the homeowner as a bystander. And when the insurer refused to pay the full $22,000, the contractor did exactly what the form allowed. It filed a lawsuit against the insurance company, naming the homeowner's policy, seeking the disputed amount plus attorney fees. Why would a contractor want to sue? The answer is in the fee structure. For years, in states like Florida, the law awarded attorney fees to the claimant's side in insurance disputes in a way that favored whoever held the claim. A contractor who sued and won, even over a small disputed amount, could recover large legal fees from the insurer. The repair was almost beside the point. The lawsuit itself became the business model. File enough of them, and the fees add up faster than the roofing. The scale became a crisis. Florida regulators documented an explosion in AOB lawsuits over the 2010s, from a few thousand a year to tens of thousands. Each one carried legal costs. Insurers passed those costs back through premiums. Homeowners across the state, most of whom never signed an assignment, paid higher rates because of lawsuits filed in other homeowners' names. The single porch signature, multiplied across a market, became a line item on everyone's bill. The homeowner's troubles were not only the contractors. The lawsuit, filed in his policy's name, became part of his claims history. When his policy came up for renewal, the insurer declined to renew. A claim with active litigation attached makes a homeowner harder to insure. He had not sued anyone. He had not wanted a lawsuit. But the record showed a contested claim on his property, and the next insurer he approached saw exactly that. He tried to revoke the assignment and learned it was not simple. Once signed and acted upon, an assignment is a contract. The contractor had begun work and incurred costs. Walking it back meant a dispute with the contractor on top of the dispute with the insurer. He hired his own lawyer finally and discovered that the form he signed in 30 seconds would take months and legal fees to unwind. The cheapest decision of his week had become the most expensive of his year. States have moved to curb the worst of it. Florida passed a major AOB reform law in 2019, House Bill 7065, that reshaped the fee structure, required assignment forms to carry specific disclosures, and gave homeowners a window to rescind. So protect yourself before someone knocks. Never sign anything at the door. Call your insurer and report the damage yourself before any signature. Get your own written estimate first. And if the words "assignment of benefits" appear on a form, understand you are transferring your claim, not authorizing a repair. He got a new roof. He also got a lawsuit in his name, a non-renewed policy, and a year of legal cleanup he never asked for. The damage to his house was fixed in a week. The damage to his standing took far longer. The man on the porch was not selling a repair. He was buying a signature, and the signature was worth more to him than the shingles. The fine print on a clipboard is still fine print. The only difference is that this time, someone was holding the pen out to you and telling you not to read it. If this one stayed with you. Episode 5, on the insurers fleeing Florida and California and what homeowners are left with, goes further down the same road. The lawsuit flood you just watched is one reason those companies walked away. It is on this channel.